Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water. And I just wanted to come back here and show you guys my garden. And it's a lot back here. It's a lot going on. We had this area cleared off. The problem with this area is, before I get started, I was supposed to be doing a 21-day fast, 21 days of no internet, no cell phone, no text messages, emails, Netflix, Amazon Prime, none of those streaming sites, and no YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff. I did relapse. It's full transparency, I relapse. The addiction is real. Not to say I can't do it. I'll probably get back on the bandwagon because it's 21 days, and I'll probably get back on the bandwagon just to see if I can do it again or see if I can actually do it. But I did want to come on here and tell you that before I actually showed you my beautiful garden or my new garden, because as you guys know, and this is why we don't give up, because I've failed with my garden multiple times. I've started a garden over by my house, myself, started another garden over here, started another garden back at the house. And now I think this is our fourth go round with actually giving this a try. Or giving this a go. So as you can see behind me, this is the new garden over here, a start of the new garden. And this is where we're gonna plant some lettuce, arugula, tomatoes, cucumber, watercress, cilantro, squash, several other things we're gonna plant over here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what we got going on. And you know, I don't know if you guys have ever seen gardens like this. This right here is the protection from the sun. We live in the tropics. There's intense sun, a lot of humidity, and sometimes some of the plants don't need as much sun as others. So what we'll do is we'll pick up and remove these palms on top of the garden when needed, so the crops can get the proper sunlight that they need. Let me know what you guys think of the garden. This is incredible to me. And it's gonna be a lot bigger than this. I just wanted to start small and then grow. Just like I like to do with a lot of things, I like to start small. Now, it'll expand to over here. Once I see enough growth, just like I did with the trays, I did 4 trays, maybe 5, 4 trays. And then I'll see how they sprout, and then I'll continue to move into the next trays later. But the moral of the story is, don't give up. If the garden didn't grow the first time, we didn't give up. The second and third time, we didn't give up. So now we're coming back and we're replanting everything else. And as you can see, this is really, really incredible. All organic matter, nothing bought from a warehouse or construction site, nothing. We got everything right here, our wood, our bamboo, the soil, everything is organic. And we're gonna create our own wood chips for the mulch if we need to, because we bought a new wood chipper. Yes. So do not give up. Even though I gave up on the 21-day fast, for the moment, I'll probably jump right back into it in a couple days. We're here on Friday today, excited about the garden. And as you can see on this other side, I pretty much didn't let it go, but the land is so big, I don't have the capacity to keep everything grazed and grass cut throughout the whole month. And if I'm not using this particular part of the land, I don't really feel the need to put my resources back here. And then what I'm talking about is this right here, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because over here, yeah, we got it cut down a bit, only over till we get about over there. And then, excuse me, on this side here, you can see how it's just a little overgrown. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to keep all of this cut all the time. I got my resources directly focused on certain things. And as you can see over there is a whole bunch of mango trees. That's my mango orchard. I have a whole nother plan over here for this section over here. This is a whole nother business venture over here that we're looking at pursuing. But on over here, all these mango trees, this is more life. This is how we feed ourselves. This is how we're able to be self-sustainable and live off the grid without having to go to a grocery store. Because I can live off of mangoes only. I don't know about y'all. Coupled with the coconuts, coupled with the bananas, coupled with the plantain, right? So we can live off of what we have here. Right now, not today, because I don't have enough fruit here today. But give me until next year when everything, we're in December, by this time next year, you'll see a whole lot of fruit trees that are actually sprouting and actually dripping with lots of fruit, lots of lovely fruit, you know. But it's a lot of different things we got to do to the infrastructure, because while you might not be able to see it, which is probably why I'm going to get a drone, I'm definitely going to get a drone. That's how I'm going to expand. And there's a couple different things that I want to do. I've been thinking about with my YouTube and my content, because, you know, I have the capacity and the ability to actually grow this thing to a level that I couldn't even tell. I can't even see right now, because this might just be a whole media conglomerate that I just decide to develop. But right now we're just going to focus on what I'm doing, which is here off grid. And we have a little stream that kind of cuts through there, and then it comes around and it goes around and it lays right there. So we have several different things that we want to do to the infrastructure this dry season, just to make sure that when the rainy season comes back around, we don't have to worry about getting bombarded with a whole bunch of water like we did this previous rainy season. And we didn't even get as much rain as we usually do when it comes to being here in Central America. So I'm thankful for that this year, but also I'm disappointed that we didn't get as much, because that didn't allow me to see just how bad it gets. So I know just how much I need to do. But in the meantime, in between time, I just want to really show you guys the garden and how incredible this, bad business. I just want to show you guys the garden and how incredible this is, and what we put together. Man, we could lift these up and the sun shines right through, and we got that natural greenhouse. You know what I'm saying? See, over here is the side without the palms that's covering everything up. And then over here, we got the shady area where things may not need as much sun. Like lettuce, sometimes that doesn't need as much sun. Arugula may not need as much sun. So we cover that up. But, you know, at the end of the day, we just don't give up on our goals. We don't give up on our dreams. All of these cajon palms over here, which signifies that you have really good soil, some of these are gonna have to go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cajon palms that are sitting here, that most of them are probably gonna have to go. And I'll show you guys. See all of these cajon palms. I love the way they look. I love the way they make my land look so tropical and everything. But a lot of these are gonna have to go, starting with these two here. 1, 2, 3 behind this one, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, the one that's just coming up right there. I love the land. This is like one of the highest parts back here. So we have to plant the garden on this highest part, because we don't want it to flood out during the rainy season. And as you can see over here, we have a bunch of trees that line over here. As you can see, it starts to get a little bushy. And just beyond that bush is the creek. Probably about 10 feet, 15 feet behind that wall is the creek. And that's how I want to keep it. I don't really care to have visuals to the creek from here. I just wanted to have, like, because the other side of the creek is the neighboring property. And if someone actually decides to clear that side of the property, then they'll have full view over here, which I don't want. You know what I'm saying? We like to have our secrecy and our privacy over here until we don't have it anymore. And as long as I'm here, we're going to keep that border up along the premise, so we don't have to worry about down. Now on the inside, we'll keep it trimmed down like this. But on the perimeter, 20 feet around, all the way around, 20 to 30 feet around, all the way around, we'll keep the bush, we'll keep the shrubs, we'll keep the vines, we'll keep all of the tall trees established, so no one can look in here anyway. Of course, you could walk through, but you're not going to be able to look in here, which is what I wouldn't mind being out here. I'll keep it PG, but especially when it's not so many, me and baby will be out here getting our freak on. Ain't that right, baby? No, but seriously, like, this is how we want to set it. We wanted to set it up based off of what the permaculture guy said. I hired a permaculture guy to come in here and give me some jewels on what he thought I should do with the land, and this is what he thought. And me, one of the things that I do is, I don't know how to build a roof, so I go get a roofer. I don't know how to put in drywall, so I go get someone that puts in drywall. I don't know how to build a house, so I get someone to build a house. I don't know how to build a farm, so I went and got a permaculture guy who knows how to do what he does and gives me into his knowledge, and I just take what I got from him and implement what I liked and just toss away everything I didn't, which I like most of what he said. because this is what he practiced and learned is what I wanted to do, is what I want to do with my land. And that's exactly what we're doing out here. It looks a little shady back there according to the, but foggy. And it's not foggy. I don't know why my camera's showing up like this. I know I didn't touch the screen, did I? No, I didn't touch the screen. So yeah, I relapsed and it's okay. It's nothing wrong with relapsing as long as we can get back on the bandwagon tomorrow or 2 days later or however many days it takes. We don't stay down. We fall down, we get back up. I didn't stop with my therapy. I did do my therapy, you know, but I did have to take a really important phone call. I didn't have to, but you know, yes, I had to. When people are important to you, that's what you do. And that's what I did. So that's what it is, me coming on here being transparent with you guys, showing you guys the new garden and what we're going to do with this and how we're going to make sure that we definitely get the food that we want, make sure the ants and the wee ants, the leaf cutter ants and any other ants, they don't come and take our food. We're doing a lot of planting, and I'm just excited to show you guys everything that's going on, to continue to show you guys. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you could, like the video, share the video, and when you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and hit all, right? And leave a comment. And with that, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.